Greetings, friends. Welcome to eSword 101, and I come on to do a video on the new eSword program, the upgrade 10.0.5, and there's a lot of new built-in um, improvements to this. And you say, 101, how come you haven't done a video in such a long time? Had a real hard time with the 9 series. Went back to 8 and used that for a while just because of the functionality. Now 10 has a lot of built-in features, and we're going to talk about one, the topic extended search, which is a huge help because I personally like to use this not only as a Bible program, but as a kind of anthropology program, which means I have texts from many different belief systems and world religions, and I put them all in, and I like to do cross searches of mythology and different things, and I use it much differently. So it still runs slow, which was one of my biggest beefs with everything loaded. But now, since I have the extended search, you'll notice here I have quite a few Bible files, and some of these, the pseudepigrapha, I put into Bible format so I can do searches, word searches in that as a sort of extended search. But now I have the option of doing extended topical searches. I can get rid of these or turn these off. So Dead Sea Scrolls, stuff like that, I can turn off now in the Bible section. Now, what you want to do, because I tried going from Genesis to the first chapter of Psalms, it took forever. So if you have tons of Bibles, you're going to want to turn these off just so it'll load faster. And I would recommend doing that. So what we're going to get into is, since this whole thing is an extended search, you need to put all your topical files into the new eSword directory in the program files. So you want to drop all your topic files into the eSword directory. So this is one of the things that is tough, because I had everything divided into folders like many people do, and I could open the folder and use the topical files, and I knew where they were. But now they're all just thrown into it's kind of disorganized. So I try to organize it, and now the name of the topical file that you name the file itself show up in the directory, and I'll show that to you. But first I wanted to show you the filing system that I personally came up with. There's probably tons of ways of doing it, and if you have one, post it in a comment on this video. But here I'm in the eSword, my program files, eSword directory, and here I name the belief system here, or the culture it comes from. So I have Greek, the Homeric hymns, as a top file. And this is right in the directory, so when it all comes up, I know that this is out of the Greek culture and works by the Greeks. So I got to do this to Christianity, Judaism, Mormonism, and the many other belief systems that I have. So one of the first things you want to do is, now the topical files can be found in the reference library. Before, you used to go down here to the topic notes. You could open things out of this. No longer. What you would need to do is, you could still make topic files and everything, and also they allow pictures, which is really nice, HTML, which is great, and then you would need to save this and then go back in and rename the file so it would show up into your reference library. So when you first open up eSword 10, you need to go to the reference library. This is really important, because if you type in a search, you're not going to find anything, friends. You need to click the reference down tab, and here you can select all the references. So you say, well, I don't want to search everything. Well, here you can choose to select all, which I have done, or deselect all, just by checking and unchecking. By unchecking it, deselects all, you can go in and check certain text. Selecting it will select everything, which I have done. Now I can do the extended search, which is pretty nice. I can click off that. I'm just going to do something simple, like fish. And then you can do a spell check, which is pretty nice. Search for all the words, search for any of the words, exact phrase. We'll go with that. And then we'll hit search. Then, all the places in your topical files that the word fish is mentioned, it goes pretty quick. As you can see, the progress bar goes up across the bottom. I have tons of topical files dumped in there, so it might take some time. As you can see, it's loading. So here it is. And the references will be highlighted. And it will tell you in frame 1. So here, I have the death of Gilgamesh out of the ancient Near Eastern texts. I can see that fish is highlighted here, and so I have those references. And then you can scroll down, and it gets into everything that you have. So if you wanted to do this, this would be a great study tool and cross-comparison of almost anything that you want to look at if it's in the topical files. Awesome. So that's how you would do that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Play around with this program. Let me know what you think. Get on Yahoo, and there's Yahoo groups for eSword, and let Rick know what you think about it. They've been on there discussing some issues with 10 that still need to be worked out, but I like it so far, and I'm going to be still testing this out and learning it myself. So best of luck, and happy researching.